Good morning. We're live once again. It's another Sunday. We're live streaming 11 a.m. Central. I'm Julene Allen. Um, I am an artist or self taught artist. And today I'll be working on some paintings from my Echoes of Light series. It's a series of 8 paintings that I've been working on that features a woman that's facing a light source, a natural light source, and that's the moon, the sun, the stars. So one of the paintings, she's facing um, one of these light sources. This live stream is part of my podcast called Brushstrokes and Beyond, which you can find on YouTube. To get notifications of my live streams and my podcast, subscribe, and don't forget to like this video if you like the content. So good morning. It's another Sunday. I'm in Chicago. The weather's nice. Can't wait to get back outside. I was out there a little bit this morning having a cigar. Yeah, I like to smoke cigars. I've been trying to kind of let them go a little bit just for health reasons, just so that I can take care of my health. But every now and then, I like to smoke an occasional cigar. Um, it's been a busy week, and I have some news. I have some news to share with you. Um, I'm working on a book, and I'm a founder of this company called Women of Color in the Workplace. And I started this book like some years back. And then this past week and a half, I've been working on editing the book, and I'm pretty much finished with the edits. And I'm relaunching a podcast for women of color in the workplace called Conversations for Equal Pay. And I'll be interviewing like national leaders to talk about the pay gap impacting women and women of color. And some of the new launch. The launch will feature the CEO of Planned Parenthood, Congresswoman Gwen Moore, and so many other sheroes. So I'm really excited about that. Um, so let's get started on today's paintings. I'm actually tweaking a couple of paintings, and like right here, there's some clouds, and at first the background was kind of abstract, but I'm going to kind of tweak it a little bit and get rid of some of the purple that's on this side. And then I got to work on her dress over here for starters. So those are a couple of things that I'm going to be working on today. So let's get started. I got some titanium white, and this is called Aqua Green. It's by Artist Loft, and the titanium white is by Golden. So I'm just going to mix the two colors together. And this is the color that's currently in the sky right now. So I'm just brushing over this lavender that's in the background. I'm gonna dip my brush in a little water so I can get the paint moving a little smoother. And I don't want to get rid of all the lavender that's in the background, just a little bit, because I want you to see the color peeking through. So I hope everyone is having a nice Sunday. Hope the weather is good where you are. I'm actually going on vacation this week, so I won't be doing the live stream next Sunday. Um, I'm going to be going to Michigan, South Haven, Michigan, and spending a few days there with some of my family. We rented a house there in South Haven, and so we're going to be just having a good time and enjoying ourselves and relaxing. Think that's good. All right. I think I like that. You can still see some of the lavender peeking through, but I think that looks pretty good. Okay, so moving on to this next painting. Dip my brush in water so I can clean off the paint that's on this brush because I want to use the same brush. So I started on her dress right here, and it has some lavender and some ultramarine blue. But I think I want the top of the dress. I want the bottom of the dress to look like the top of the dress with a little of the ultramarine blue peeking through, if that makes sense. So I'm going to grab um, some lavender, and let me see what color this is. This is Brilliant Purple by Artist Loft. And then I'm gonna grab a little ultramarine blue and mix the two colors together. And to get those that ultramarine blue peeking through, I have to dry brush it. And dry brushing is when there's just a little bit of paint on your brush, and the effect it has is that whatever's peeking through underneath still shows through. But I think I got a little bit too much paint on my brush, so I'm just gonna wipe my brush a little bit. And if I get too much paint on there, all I really need to do is dip my brush in some ultramarine blue just so I can on, add it back in there, if that makes sense. And I'm just trying to sweep the color on there in a vertical um, motion so that all the brush strokes are going in the same direction. What do you think? So you can still see the blue underneath. Think I'm gonna add just a little bit more. Okay, I think I'm done with that for now. And I'm probably going to work on these off camera um because there's nothing like walking away from it and then looking at it from a distance and then coming back and you see something different. Um, so I think I'm done with that, done with her the bottom part of her dress for now. Um, there are some other things that I gotta do, like I have to work on her arm. I need to take off a little bit of the arm on the inside right here. And I was a little unhappy um with my constellation. It's it's straight. The lines are straight, but they could be improved a little bit. They could be a little bit straighter. So I'm gonna work on that. So I have this pen called Posca. I have a bunch of these pens, and it's actually paint in a pen, and it's good for when you want to create certain lines, or if you sign in a painting. These pens are really good for that. So I'm just going to take my ruler and put it over one of the lines right here, and then take the black pen and basically go over the line so it's a little bit straighter. Yeah, that straightened the line out quite a bit. Straightened it, but it thinned it too much. But I think I'm probably gonna go with it. So the whole purpose is to try to get the lines to be a little straight on both sides. And I think I did that. The only thing, this line right here is a little thinner than the rest of them, but I think I'm gonna go with it. So if you want to see it up close, this is what it looks like. It's a cheat. It's a cheat. It working with pens gives you more control over your when you're trying to make fine lines or fine marks. So it's a good way to cheat, basically. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with her earrings, but I think I'm gonna leave it white for now. Um, unless her earrings match end up matching her dress. So let's do that. Let's work on that. So I'm just taking a detail brush because the earrings are so small. You can barely tell, so I'm gonna bring it closer. Okay, I think that's all the painting that I'm gonna do for now. Um, the Echoes of Light series is pretty much almost done. Um, I may tweak some things with the last four paintings that I've been working on, but um, I will be eventually uploading the paintings to the website. Let me fix this right here. Just brightening. Uh, I don't know if it's the sun or moon. I'm leaving it up to interpretation. To some people, it may look more like a moon. Oops, kind of messed up there. All right. So yeah, I'll be uploading the paintings to the website. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it this week or next. Probably not this week because I'll be on vacation, but possibly next week. I'll start uploading the paintings on the finished paintings on the website. Um, Follow me on social media. You can go to JaleneAllensArt.com, and I'll leave my link the in the description box along with my Instagram and my TikTok. So you can follow me on social media, and I'll be also posting some of the paintings on social media. And then once a week, I haven't this past week, but once a week I try to post an animation of my paintings. I use this software called Grok. It's by Elon Musk. In Grok, if you upload your images to the app, it turns your images into animation. So it turned my paintings into animations, and that's been kind of fun to see. Is some of my paintings animated, and I've been posting. I posted a couple on to social media already. But that's all for now, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday and enjoy the rest of your week. Thank you. Goodbye.